And just like that, we're headed right into Game 3 of Fury, Lackattack, Slidick, and Vonkie. I forget exactly which group number this is, but those point totals are now updated. And to put up a competition with Fury for Slidick or Vonkie for that second place slot, it is a heck of an order, but it is not impossible.
Yeah, we had an exciting games 1 and 2, so I expect nothing different here. I was conjecturing earlier whether or not we're going to see some kind of bold strategies by Slidick, Vonkie, you know, maybe taking that candle out of the wood sword cave or doing something, you know, kind of crazy that you wouldn't normally expect, just to kind of have that edge, because you know that you're going to have to come in first and you're going to have to win by a decent time margin in order to win the tiebreaker.
And on top of that, Fury has to come in fourth for any of this to be a possibility.
That is correct. Yeah. So it should still be an exciting race, though. I mean, for me, like, this is just fun, right? We like racing. We like playing retro games on Sunday afternoons. That's why we're here. So let's see what we have. We start over here in the forest, close to your desert shop that you like.
Honestly, this is a pretty good start. You have a lot of access to a lot of areas right out the gate.
Yeah, Lax heading up into this desert shop here with Vonkie. It looks like Slidick is also here. Fury is going to check the Armos items over on the east. This is a good area. There's a whole lot of open caves. You've got 3 Armos locations plus the coast check. So find there any roads right off the bat. And easy access to Death Mountain, at least to the eastern side.
Well, that is convenient to get rid of that as an open cave for the sword.
And the western side, this is the same screen as last time we had them. These are good any roads.
And vanilla 1.
Yeah, it was not too bad. Deadwoods would have been better, but I would take that for sure.
Honestly, to me, one of the best parts about those any roads is that it gets rid of a lot of annoying caves where the sword can be.
That's true.
Because routing those 2 in early is generally more difficult than not.
Found a key arrow shop, and Lackattack's going to get a candle here out of vanilla level 5.
Cheaper than normal arrows and really cheap key.
Yeah, 61, 71, somewhere. Those are great prices. Fury's going to try to see what's up here. Vanilla 2, no problem with this screen. Lack has to be a little careful at the bottom of the waterfall here. The small secret rolled up to 15, so that's nice. And if you're Lack, you're hoping this is like rocks or pea-hats or something at the top here. Maybe blue levers.
This overworld is significantly nicer than last seed. Gets a bomb drop.
Yeah, nice. And gets the cave. Just a potion shop. Well, there's a sword. It's just the wrong one. Slidick and Vonkie both in the same cave here. No sword up here yet. And Lack with that candle is going to burn around start. Not going to choose to bomb the south coast yet. Fury takes a death here on the ladder, heading up to the Armos item, which is not the Armos item today.
I'm going to predict the sword is one south of the vanilla blue ring shop, and the blue ring shop is the Armos.
That would be good. Maybe like H1, that'd be another good one.
Yep.
All the way in the bottom corner.
So far, though, we have found a whole lot of nothing. There's level 1.
Yeah, that's a great find early.
Black may consider opening this door and poking his head in.
Yeah, if he goes south here and opens this up, the pirouette trick, as they say, since the game thinks that you came through that door, doesn't know the difference between the underworld and the overworld. But he's gonna wait till he has a sword. He also has these Armos checks here. You know, this could be a wand or a sword. So it makes a lot of sense, I think, to keep going.
Fury buys the expensive key only to find the cheap key just one screen up.
Yeah, but it's early and you're going to lose that money anyway. So I always try to buy something early. Vonkie's going to buy his candle. Might also buy a bomb pack.
Honestly, it's not a terrible play.
No, I think it's the obvious play, in my opinion. Gonna buy 2. Yeah, don't mind this.
That is an expensive pity heart.
Let's see what's on the coast. Looks like a power bracelet.
Well,
We know that was important in the last seed.
will it be important this time?
Lack is going to take the any roads up here to Death Mountain. Go ahead and bomb these 2 spots. Get this check out of the way.
And it's rewarded with level 9 at level 9.
Vanilla level 9. How about that?
I guess it is true. Spectacle Rock is an entrance to death. Alright. Everyone get your astronomically low odds in chat that it's going to be the exact Vanilla 9 layout.
And lackattack's back over here. Maybe he's going to finish up these Burn Bush and the Coast Cave. And then I would expect them to head over to where Fury is. Take the any road and check this Armos spot. We know that you were right. The Blue Ring Shop is going to be our Armos items.
I would like to see the wand as the Armos item.
Well, we might see it on Vonkie's side. He's heading in that direction. Slidick was going to open up these caves. Everybody but Fury has a blue candle at this point. And Lack is screen scrolling over towards the start area. So it won't be too long before he has it as well.
Armos item is the ladder, it looked.
Yeah, ladder is nice. Gets you the power bracelet right away.
Curiously, it also allows the wood sword to be under a power bracelet spot.
Indeed. Yeah, I wonder if the runners know that. I know that Fury does, but some of the other runners maybe not as familiar. They don't play as much. The Force Overworld Wood Sword blocks. Whatever the Armos item is, if it's a power bracelet or red candle or whatever, the wood sword can be underneath that. But since the ladder item is a power bracelet and the ladder is the Armos, thereby the power bracelet spot can also block the wood sword, which is fun. I had one of those in practice.
We have a hardest or white sword item.
Fury did not buy the candle. Maybe because he wanted to see if this was a red candle. And now he's going to buy it.
I think I did the same thing, especially if I have the ladder.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I want to see the wood sword in the great power bracelet spot.
Lackattack finds level 5 here. He's going to leave this one as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we're quickly running out of open caves. We've gotten the kind of the trolley ones out of the way, except for that bottom left corner. Oh, never mind. Wow, you called it. Holy
It is right there. Rip Fury.
You called it. 2 for 2 so far. Burn the witch.
And rip Fury for that, because he's gonna probably be annoyed when he sees it and is like, really? This was here.
Yeah, it could be a while before he gets back over in that direction.
Then Lack gets another bomb pack, so I think he's probably gonna go ahead and just do all of Deadwoods and then roll back to that power bracelet.
That's exactly what I would do. Makes sense. I would assume he's going to head over to level 1 here pretty soon, since it's so close to where he starts.
Yeah. Although level 1 is not necessarily the best dungeon to do early because it can have a tendency to be very heavily key blocked. Large secret is 95 rupees, so not bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop into level 1 to verify that I'm key blocked before I'm gonna assume that, especially as close to start as it is. As Fury finds level 3, so that's a great find. Another one. This one's good too because you have potential for an open stair. Same thing with level 1.
I don't think Fury's going to spend much time in this level 3.
No, no, not with that enemy set.
Vonkie's not going to spend much time in level 2. Lack is going to bomb the bush.
I've done that many times.
I've
Kinda
bombed
surprised I didn't
these
buy a
before
key.
thinking I had a wand out.
Yeah.
Slidick with a sword.
Nice sword get there. And level 6.
I feel like this one you at least go a couple of rooms into. Oh, do we have the perfect room of the item in the heart container in the first room?
Gotta be a transport, I think.
There's no way this isn't a transport.
Oh, it's the book with all of the maps.
And to get that this early is fantastic, and this is a small 6.
Yeah, this is definitely an easy so far seed.
Well, hold on to your butts, folks.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Hopefully it's a heavy combat situation.
Well, maybe that blue Wizrobe room is the triforce room.
And we can hope. This is okay. If he's leaving, I agree with this. Get out of there. You got the item. You can come back. It's not that far, even though it's on the other side of the world. Who cares?
So for those just joining, here is the current point situation. Lackattack is guaranteed to move on no matter what. One of Slidick or Vonkie must come in first, and furySK must come in fourth in order for one of them to beat out furySK via tiebreaker, as the lowest point total Fury can have coming out of this is 7. The highest for Slidick or Vonkie is 7. So there is still the very real potential, as we find level 8 is Power Bracelet blocked, that we could have one of Slidick or Vonkie pull off the upset, as Lack is now capped on money.
Yeah, it would definitely be an upset for sure. Again, I'm surprised he's not buying keys. Maybe he wants to save that money for something else. I would assume this time you go into level 1. I like the play so far. His routing has been really good. Checking all the caves in the Deadwoods makes a lot of sense. Screen wrapping over, and then checking the south coast, which can be kind of annoying to get to, although they started right there, so today it's a little easier.
Yeah, but it's still a spot that you tend not to think of as much. Fury headed back over to where the sword is. Slidick is in level 1, gets a compass. Lack is presumably headed to level 1 himself. We'll need to pop this door open, but does have the map.
Yeah, I would expect him to get level 1 and then find level 3 shortly, and then probably head back over to level 5 over here where Vonkie is.
Tiebreaker is based on cumulative time spent in all 3 seats. That is how the tiebreaker is set. Whoever has the fastest time across all 3 seeds wins the tiebreaker. Boomerang on the floor and 1 again.
We also have a segmented one.
Ooh.
Which is always nice. Makes me think that, oh, nice Kananiki there. That was not easy to do with those traps where they were.
No,
Didn't pay
not
off
at all.
because this room is totally empty, but that was very nicely done. Gets a compass as well.
Honestly, Kananikis in general are just really, really cool to watch. We're going to see Lack do another one here.
Yep, this one's significantly easier.
Vonkie takes a death in level 5. Slidick, our first runner on the board with a triforce. And we've also now seen both items. Oh, that's the transport to get to the little segment of 1.
He needs to go back through that door, or that's not going to stay open. Fury finally gets his sword.
Don't use auto fire or that old man will know. Vonkie trying to get through the blue molas. And Lack is going to go back through the door to make sure it stays open. Very good. Gonna elect not to go through the stair just yet. Probably will do so after seeing that there's no other item down here, because I don't remember seeing Slidick get one. Although Slidick did not go through the Canana key there, he now goes through it with a regular key and gets nothing.
Yeah, I like this routing though through the level, because the triforce is over here, and you know you need that, so you might as well go here and see if your other items do. And I think he forgot that he had the ladder, which I often do. Gonna need to be careful here. One shot takes him down. Might want to use his bombs. Getting aggressive. There we go.
And the end result is...
Possible... No, we don't need that. We saw the floor right.
Yeah.
And that's a free triforce. So you don't die to the main hand line, which he doesn't. So the transport's going to take us up to the stair item. So we're going to see it from Slidick here probably first. Vonkie gets the triforce out of 5. Oh, we need a key, but we got a key.
Black going back into level 1. This will be the item room here for Slidick. It's just some gels, no big deal.
Yeah, this is easy.
This is the kind of room you want to see guarding your item.
Absolutely.
Fury's going to buy the meat. And that's a silvers.
Silver arrows in 1. So another seed where silvers are pretty easily gotten.
Yeah, I don't see anyone skipping those unless you're doing some sort of super YOLO strat. Fury finds his way into 6. Does have a key to get north. But is going to see the heart.
This is going to be the book for him.
I would assume Fury goes back to pick that heart up.
For reasons?
Say again?
Lack is picking up all the rupees. Probably just forgot that he's sitting at 255.
Yeah. We're looking for a floor drop in that room and saying, okay, well, maybe this is the super stair that has a floor drop, even though he's already seen the floor drop. Silvers for Lack. Fury does go back to get the heart and finds the blue Wizrobes. Finds Zelda's room. We'll see if he decides to go north here, because again, the 6 is not that big. It's like Fury is going to say no to that. Slidick finds level 3.
Lackattack is heading to 5, I think. And then maybe he'll wrap his way up around the coast.
Yeah, I think this makes sense if you're Lack, because you don't have knowledge of where the other dungeons are, but you have knowledge of where 5 is. And 3 is not exactly an easy dungeon. Ooh, he's gonna buy a blue ring.
Gonna buy the blue ring. That's what he was saving his money for. So that I don't fault the lack of key purchases there. If you spend your money on something, I think it's a smart move.
Yeah, it's much better to spend it on a blue ring than an old man. Now he's gonna come back up to this coast. Fury will get the heart. That's the white sword item.
White sword heart out of vanilla level 6.
Does make Magical Sword a little bit more in play. I believe Lackattack got a candle out of the take any, but everyone else bought it.
I just really want to point out, I hope that all of the newer runners, people new to the community, are seeing here. You've got Lackattack, who obviously is just fine with combat. I mean, like, as good as it gets. You know him from all of his world records in vanilla. And then the second seed buys a magical shield, and then this seed buys a blue ring. It just goes to show you that there are no style points in Zelda 1 Randomizer. Buy things that help you win the game. Don't worry if you think you look ridiculous doing it or something. It doesn't exist. So Lack's going to find 3 here. He's going to be well on his way this seed.
And I'm going to echo what J Smash said and add to it that dying is slow. So yeah, you might say, okay, I have to go back and regrind money because I bought a blue ring and I need a meat or whatever, but again, dying is very slow in this game, regardless of if it's you or the enemies.
Yeah, I just think so often, you know, especially all of the Twitch chat champions, you know, a lot of times they'll talk about how they never get the blue ring or they never do this. I just think, especially for newer people, don't worry about that. Who cares? Get items that help you. They're there for a reason. This is kind of a gross room for the Gliok. You could take one more hit.
Yeah, anytime you see a Gliok in this room, you're gonna have a fun time. Fun in air quotes. But Lack seems to be getting it down. Ooh, gotta be a little careful there. Gets it, does not get sniped on the return fire, and is rewarded with nothing. We're hearing that the red potion is quite a bit of a discount over the two blues, based on the prices.
Oh yeah, absolutely. 2 blues is gonna cost you 102, and you can get the red for 66.
Yeah, it's like, why would you do that? Level 1 here for Vonkie. Key purchase from Fury. Not a bad idea. And Lack's already back up to a good amount of money to be able to buy another key.
He is. Yeah, that's why, I mean, especially if money is good in the seed, spend your money. There are literally people that take it away from you on the overworld. Spend it on something before that happens. Fury finds level 1.
Lack's got to be careful in this room. Gets a bomb pack. Is going to save the room state. Presumably up A and get his health back. I like it.
Well, even if he doesn't up A, just the room is going to stay where it is.
Gets a heart off of the Lionel. Fury now in level 1. Slidick in level 8. Lack still in level 3. Vonkie does not get the Kanana key for that door. Does not have the map to know that you have the Kanana key. Oh, interesting. Well, you can go this way.
Yeah, I think there was 2 rows on the bottom. Kind of Patra.
I thought he was 1 row up from where he was. Oh, hi. That's a potential ladder block. Although I still think you have to go through the key door, because I think the corridor stairs on the other side of this wall.
Also, they have the ladder.
Oh, yeah, right. Wait, no, this is, yeah, the corridor stairs on the other side of that wall. Look, I'm used to playing without a ladder for like 2 hours per seed, so.
If I get a ladder Armos, I forget that I have the ladder. So I'm not faulting anybody for forgetting anything. If anybody has ever watched me play, you know that I'm gonna forget that I have an item.
Lackattack fighting another Gliok. Fury also in level 1 gets the boomerang. Slidick fighting a Patra in level 3. We find out the total room is -1 heart container or -4 keys. That's a pretty steep price when you don't have an any key.
Yeah, we're looking okay on heart containers though, as far as picking up White Sword item. And we know that White Sword item is not necessary today. But early, you don't want to give up your hearts and you don't want to give up your bombs. Never. The hard bombs is like the last thing I'm gonna give up.
I don't... Alright, I'm gonna say this. I don't mind giving up bombs if I bought a bomb upgrade. Triforce for Fury.
Yeah, it definitely softens the blow. I think for me, I would want to be at like 20 bombs before I would feel good about giving up my bomb capacity.
Well, the thing is like, normally you're gonna go through a siege. You're gonna have 8 bombs for the whole siege, so anything more than that is just a bonus. And to me, if I have to choose between a heart or a bomb, if I don't have a red ring, if I'm like in kind of a low heart, no ring situation, yeah, I'll give up that bomb if I have a bomb upgrade in a heartbeat. Even if it's bombs or money, I'll give up the bomb if I just need to keep going and don't have the money on hand. If I've bought a bomb upgrade. If I haven't, then it's, well, I probably just up A and come back later.
This level 3 is brought to you by Patra.
I thought it was brought to you by Gliok.
Lack has taken down like the 5th Patra he's found in here. And might have an item block as well. I don't believe anybody has cleared out this room that Vonkie is in, for reasons.
I thought Lack did, and it was nothing.
Okay, I know he took out some of the enemies for sure.
Oh, no, wait, he's going back in.
Yeah, I think he just took some of them down. Well, the Triforce would have... The bubbles would have kept it, unless he left the dungeon.
He might have. He might have also just not cleared the room. There it is. It is a Triforce.
It is the Triforce. You are correct. So Patra probably has that item then in that single block.
Yeah. I could see taking the healthy fill and then going back to fight it if you want the side item out of 3, which
Oh yeah, I
Lack is
think you do
doing.
that. Yeah, 100%.
Vonkie's got the Triforce out of 3. Fury's on the hunt for the second item in level 1, which will be a very good item for him to get.
Yeah, silvers are, you know, they're pretty necessary.
I would rather the golden arrow. It deals 8 damage instead of 4.
Yeah,
But that doesn't exist in this game.
All right, round 2, fight.
Let's watch this be the red ring. If
I
it is,
love
I
it.
think the blue ring purchase was completely and totally justified.
Yeah, listen, if I buy a blue ring every single seed and that nets me a red ring, that's fine. I'll buy the wooden arrows if that nets me the silver arrows, that's fine. You can always get more money.
Yeah. Lack does take it out.
Problem.
Oh, almost gets a damage list. It doesn't push.
It is not it. You're going to need to spend that key.
Yeah, there's still some other rooms in here. Vonkie gets another heart. That's just a 5er on the floor. Lack doesn't particularly care about that. Gonna try to avoid spending the keys. The problem is he's gonna have to spend a key, I think, no matter what. So he's gonna choose to spend it here instead for the possibility of more doors, and gets a reverse C with keys.
Yeah, this is a potential push block. It's also a drop.
Fury gets the Triforce out of 3.
Item.
It's a red candle.
Red candle. Yeah,
You know,
I'd take that.
Yeah.
Early, you don't have any other items that can kill things when you get bubbled.
It complements your boomerang quite nicely if you can get enemies stuck against the walls. And it allows you to also account for getting gridded when you're burning a tree.
Yeah, I really like the red candle. I feel like it's an underrated item in the game. I pretty much will always pick it up unless I have the wand. Even then, sometimes I pick it up because I forget that I have the wand.
Right.
Alright, saving 5 for now. Gonna head back over in this direction.
Vonkie's about to find level 8, so is Lack.
Yeah, I like this. Go push the power bracelet spots because you know you want to find that blocked dungeon.
Absolutely. This is an interesting shape for 8. You can kind of see what shape 7 is going to take while in here. Having the map is actually going to be very important for Lack, as it will give him a better sense of where stuff is, and I believe the blue dark nuts rolled down.
Yeah, it looked like 6 HP maybe?
6 HP is a very good roll for them. Lack gets the dark nut and the bomb while at the same time. Slidick picks up a book. Vonkie is fighting a Patra and 8. The blue dark nuts guarded a heart container. Fury picks up the red candle, and Lack is now in the same room that Vonkie just took a death in, but Lack has the additional heart and the blue ring. But is actually going to like to just leave that room for now. I don't disagree with this.
Oh yeah, don't fight the rooms you don't have to fight.
And if anything, you probably just hope for a transport stair to take you back there. There's a raft!
There is a raft.
Also note, Vonkie doesn't have any keys, so he doesn't really have a choice. Unless he wants to leave 8.
Yeah, Vonkie can't take a hit. So this is a tricky fight.
His best bet is to get the Patra stuck in its closed phase. If he can do that, he'll be fine. And I like that he's backing off a little bit early to account for the Patra's expansion. Oh, but he's in a little bit of a tough spot there. He did take the hit. Does he have a blue ring, or did he have 3 hearts?
Does, yeah. We've got the trackers are on top of it. I just didn't see that. He's got the blue ring, so that's why he's able to take one of those bombs. Otherwise, that would have killed him.
Vonkie has elected to leave level 8. Yeah, I get it.
Oh, 100%. You don't stay here. Just the Patra? Forget it. Fury is also in level 8. Fury is still on green tunic. Does have 1 key. It's not too pleased to see this Patra. It's like thought about bombing, but nothing to bomb. Black's going to use his last key up here. This is a very boss-heavy 8, as they tend to be.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I find is tough with extra bosses, is everything tends to just roll a ton of bombs. Also, super handle it inbound.
Oh man, he had it too, except you have to push the block. That was a really good attempt.
I think it is possible to get the Kananaki with that if you do if you burn yourself on the candle and then use the recoil to get to the door fast enough, but it is not easy to do.
Yeah, you can. You could bomb or burn yourself through the door for sure.
Fury takes a death to the Patra, not surprising.
No, I don't expect him to stay. This is a white sword wand would make this all so much better.
Blue ring would also help. Fury's also out of keys. Black's about to be through this blue darknet room. Gets a compass for his efforts.
Yeah, that's nice. I'd take that and get out of here.
I don't think I would. And here's why. Look at how far in the back of 8 that triforce is. You've basically full cleared the dungeon by the time you get back there. You might as well go look at the last couple of rooms you need before you leave.
Oh, I mean, I agree with you that, like, on your way to the triforce, you're looking for the item. But for me, I don't want to have to clear that dark night again. I don't want to get stuck in a silly Patra situation. I already got the raft.
Fury decides to take a potion out of the take any instead of the heart.
Yeah,
Slidick is up on Death Mountain. Vonkie's about to find 6th. Fury is exploring Candle Row. Lack continuing to dig 8. Fury finds level 2. That is a map.
Yeah, 2 on Candle Row. It's nice. Ooh, but 2 is not nice. 2 sucks. 2 sucks. We'll do that one later too. Forget it.
Book for Vonkie in 6. Leave your bombs or keys for Lack.
Okay, so this is, we were talking earlier. This is the part where I would give up a bomb. Because you know the Triforce is right here. So this is a no-brainer. You give up that bomb there.
Yeah. And then you need a bomb to get to the Triforce.
Of course.
But you get a key at least.
And he used that bomb to try to go south. Maybe, oh, this could be the item right here.
Yep.
But not bomb droppers. The skeletons do go to a boomerang. That's
honestly, I would actually want this to be the transport over to that segment.
Right, yeah, get you a bomb over there. I agree.
Yep. You really... Oh, but it leads to here. And of course, there's a Dodongo when you have no bombs.
Oh,
wait, have we seen this part of it yet?
I don't remember this. I think that they started in a different part of that kind of hook.
Now, this is the kind of room you do want to clear, because even though you're not looking for floor drops, there's 5 bomb droppers in this room.
Yeah, I would leave and try to respawn that blue. Looks like that's what he's doing. Nope, maybe not.
You know. Oh, wait, there's a Wallmaster.
Could be a floor drop. No bombs.
Fury found level 7.
Forgotten spot.
Lovely. And it's a super handler. Lackattack's going to try to sword down the super handler. Thankfully, with the blue ring, it's a little bit easier to just sit there and face tank him a ton. Balloon Lionels populate level 7. Vonkie and Slidick both on the overworld. Slidick about to find level 7 as well. Lack has to go back to start here in level 8, and now with the bomb block, probably doesn't come back for a little bit, or if he gets a bomb here, just immediately goes back in. You might grind this Octrock for a bomb. The answer is no.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate that he didn't have the bomb there. I understand what he was doing. I get it. Here he's maybe trying to Kananaki.
There's a bomb for Lack, but...
Going the wrong way, though.
Yeah, that's not how you Kananaki. Well, that is how you Kananaki, but you have to be in front of the lock door, not the shutter door.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. He's going to get a bomb upgrade here if he wants it.
Might save it until the end of the dungeon and get it on the way out. It's not a bad idea.
So Vonkie's in 2. Must have made it past the Wizrobes. Lack is about to find 2 on the next screen.
His blue Lionel room is... Oh, well, there's blue Wizrobes.
Yeah, Vonkie just used the key, I think. I don't think he cleared. Yeah, maybe. I can't really tell.
Well, you have to go through those blue Wizrobes to get to this north portion of 2, no matter what.
Yeah, I couldn't tell where he was on his map with that door there. Yeah, he's up there at the top. Okay.
Slidick and Fury both trying to get through this blue Lionel room. Slidick to get through the shutter door, Fury to get the Kadana key. Gets a bomb. It takes a hit there. Almost takes a death.
I wonder if you're Lack if you don't go to the fairy fountain. It's pretty close. Come back with full hearts.
I could see doing that. Although he is getting told to go to the next room or back, as the old man does not care. Lack has chosen to go back. He's gonna elect to just go ahead and try to bomb out the Wizrobes.
Well, this is a much better method for sure.
Does get 2 of them down at least.
Yeah,
and does have the blue ring. Vonkie out of level 2. Slidick and Fury both in level 7. Fury's
hit now. Has to be careful.
Thankfully, the Wizrobes were at least behaving a little bit. Gets a heart.
Okay.
That's extremely important because he just got beamed right there.
Yeah, I might want to save the room down to 1. Nope, he's going to be aggressive. I like it.
And gets it. Gets a heart.
Nice.
Slidick got through the Lionels. Fury's looking to do the same with the Kanana key. Gets the Kanana key, but loses a bomb. Doesn't... Oh, actually, no, he's at 5. He wouldn't like that bomb. Slidick takes a death on the Gleeok. Fury continues on forward. This is a seed where I could see buying a magic shield being a very smart play.
I mean, Lack bought a blue ring. He's at 240 rupees. So, for the naysayers out there, it's like, what are you saving your money for? You can buy keys, for sure.
That's interesting. We have a split 7 by lack of bomb wall and a Goma in a potential stair room.
Yep. That is very interesting. Lackattack fighting off some blue Lionels. I don't believe we saw what was in here on Vonkie's side.
I don't think we did either. I think Vonkie took a death and said, okay, I'm out.
Yeah, understandably so, because you'd have to kill that blue Wizrobe room again.
Vonkie's now back at level 1 looking for that second item. We'll get the silvers and be quite pleased with it. I don't know if he's actually seen either item. That's a heart container.
That's a nice heart. I mean, for where you're at, health-wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, this too is kind of brutal.
And this bottom section is bomb blocked with Lack only having 1 bomb, so he's got to really think about if he wants to do that. May try to set up a force bomb on the Gleeok.
Another death
takes
for
death
Fury.
7. Vonkie on the hunt for the item in 1. Lack kills the Gleeok, does not get the forced bomb. There's a shoot room with Stalfos in it.
Yeah, great Gleeok kill by Lack. Really well done.
And Lack back up to that full amount of money. This is a room that you're not going to clear until you have to, but now Lack has a choice he has to make.
I'm going to bomb left.
Yeah, I think so too. It's more rooms. You might find some bomb droppers on the way, but you don't clear that room.
Well, I personally am not going to because I'm not good enough with 1 heart.
Kill off the Stalfos. Probably wanted to get a heart, but won't be too terribly upset with the rupee as it puts him basically back at max so he can buy whatever he wants. Nothing in this room. We do have a desert room. This can be the item. But unfortunately, there's nothing in it.
Yeah, this sucks. Here we go. Bomb droppers, at least.
Yes. And relatively easy bomb droppers, because you can just wait for them to show up.
Yeah. And there's the fairy. I was going to say, I think he hasn't taken a hit in a long time, so...
Probably not too terribly upset to see the fairy, honestly. Would have liked the bomb.
Well, yeah, I would rather have the fairy.
These Wizrobes seem to have rolled up. But I can't tell how much of that is the Wizrobes being Wizrobes. Hey! Who's bomb? Which is good, because he needs it.
Yeah, 4 bombs, and now he's got 10 hearts worth of health to take care of this room here. Still a bit of a tall order. You can stay in that south door. Kind of let them come to you. Fury's going to dig East Step Mountain.
Slidick is headed back in the vicinity of Death Armos, as is Vonkie is headed in the direction of level 7. Lack is going to attempt to clear the blue Wizrobes. Gets a forced bomb for his efforts.
Forced the bomb. Well, he got the fairy, so he knew, 10 more, and you're going to get a bomb.
What a play by Lack, but does not get the item in this room.
Yeah, this is nothing, stud. So we're going to have to go to the right.
Fury finds level 9. Lack is realizing he's got one room over here he can check, and then has to go bomb through that wall, and is going to elect to spend the key before the bomb. Perhaps on the logic that his large amount of money means he can buy keys whenever he wants. Vonkie sees the bomb upgrade in 7.
This should drop something.
Oh, there's a triforce, so you needed to clear that room no matter what. And I think Lack has enough rooms that he can go check the side of it and not have to re-clear. Oh, but he's going to go back to the shoot room, and now he will have to re-clear that room if he fully clears out this 2. And doesn't have beam swords, but thankfully the boomerang...
Oh man, thank goodness the Stalfos go down.
Lack is going to go back and check for the item. I think what Lack's thought process was is it better to clear out the blue Wizrobe room again or to clear out this Lionel room again? And the answer is the Lionel room again. Just he has to make sure he does not use all of his bombs in this room.
Yeah.
Vonkie takes a death in 7. Slidick is now in 5. We didn't see much out of this 5, did we?
No, there's the Triforce.
I'm actually a little surprised Fury opted not to buy a key there. Because I know he tends to like to prefer to buy keys when he can.
I think he's going to buy a blue ring. With the combat that he's seen, that first room in 2, the 8.
That could be, and if that's the case, then it totally makes sense why you wouldn't buy a key there. Plus, once you get into 2, your key count generally tends to get pretty good. Lack on 4, Slidick on 3, Vonkie and Fury both on 0, but neither of them has really been deep in 2 yet. This item in 2 is at the beginning.
Yeah, it has to be in that far right room.
Yep. A little unfortunate, but it also means you don't have to re-clear the blue Wizrobe room once you get this Triforce, so...
Yeah, I think you just needed 2 keys to get it. I think that's why Lack didn't spend the key the first time around.
To be fair, you can't blame him for not wanting to spend a key there.
No, not at all. For me, I might have spent it just because I wouldn't want to do that Wizrobe room.
Right.
But, I'd hope that was the Triforce and then I can get out of there. Or that it's like the white sword or the red ring, which is going to make that room so much easier.
So with the level 2 Triforce, Lack goes back in to get that item. Fury is looking around on the overworld some. Not quite sure where you want to go if you're a runner at this point, though, because of everything you've seen, it's just all been terrible. Slidick back in level 5.
Yeah, I expect Lack to go to 5 at some point, since he found it early. So he knows it's there, and usually a lot of keys, and, not as big as some of the other dungeons. That is a necessary item.
That's a bow in level 2.
That is a bow.
That puts Lack pretty much in go mode, actually.
Yeah, have we found level 4?
We have not found level 4, but the only thing that can block Lack at this point is the recorder, and You might dig some of the smaller dungeons, but I don't think you dig like a 7 or an 8 necessarily for a recorder. Although, again, with 8, because of where the triforce is, you might actually dig that second item out anyway.
Yeah, I don't really want to make any guesses as to what he's going to do based on what he did last seed. He kind of dug out some extra stuff that I personally wouldn't have done, so it seems like he might want to kind of clear out for items. But I tend to agree with you. I think you dig small and then skip big unless you don't have a chance. Gonna check mags.
Nope. It's actually, I think, according to our tracker, level 4 is recorder block, so we do need that recorder. But we'll wait for confirmation on that from either somebody getting a recorder or just a second opinion, but...
Well, we checked all of Death Mountain, and I know we checked the forgotten spots. So, unless there's like a onesie, twosie little cave here, like the bomb spot on H2 or something like that people didn't check. Yeah, it's looking likely.
And what a seed to double block us like that. I like it.
And Lack is back in 5.
It's actually kind of interesting how everyone is converged on 5 at this point. I'm expecting 5 is going to have the recorder, if I'm being honest. Well, actually, there is one X factor in all of this. Lack has bow and silver, so Lack can get through the Gomas in 7.
That's right. Yeah, it has a huge lead, obviously. Vonkie did not get the item out of 5, but did get the triforce. So if this is a recorder here, would put lackattack firmly in the lead. Nothing would stop him other than keys at the point.
Vonkie needs level 5 to be a big nothing burger. Well, for his sake, he needs level 5 to be a big old nothing burger. The problem, of course, is that bow in level 2, because of how disincentivized you are to dig that 2, and it requires 2 keys to get to in a reasonably key-starved seed, that bow is probably going to be the deciding factor for pretty much this entire race. Death in level 5 for Fury.
Can't bomb in or out here. Yeah, Fury's still on green tunic. Fury and Slidick have not made the blue ring purchase. Slidick only has 25 rupees, so I'm not sure if he just didn't find the large secrets that the other people did, or what happened there with his money. Fury takes another death. That room was not kind.
Yeah, this blue landmolar room is just the gatekeeper of the entire seed, it seems.
Yeah.
And it's interesting we have all 5 runners now in level 5 trying to make their way through. 2 with blue ring, 2 without. Lack buys the bomb upgrade, and it's +5.
I think this is the play here for Fury. Just go ahead and flip it and clear it. It takes a little bit longer, but I think that's what you're going to want to do.
Yeah, you about have to. This is one of the tricky things about Randomizer is you wouldn't, if you're coming in from a heavy vanilla background, you would never see land molas in a triple bar room like this, because that doesn't exist.
We have Sync, Lackattack, and Fury doing the same thing here.
Also, I'm being corrected, it is +6 for the bomb upgrade, as Lack paid a bomb earlier.
That is correct. Triforce for Lack. Will he go back in and look for the item? No.
No, and I can't say I blame him. He has no reason to assume that level 4 is recorder blocked at this point. Plus, it could still be in 7. We know we have to break into 7 anyway. Triforces out of 5 for Fury and Slidick at about the same time. Slidick elects to go back in. Fury definitely going to look for some bombs here on this overworld. Lackattack back in level 6 to get his Triforce.
Yeah, I think Fury is going to go back in. He bombed that room to the north. but then took the triforce. This
And
could be interesting if this is the recorder. How long will it take Lack to come back here? If recorder's not in here, then it's going to be difficult for something to kind of be enough in Lack's way.
Right. And remember, one of Slidick or Vonkie has to finish first in order to have a shot at that second slot coming out of this group. So for their sake, they need Recorder to be in here. The other course of action, though, is it requires Fury to place in last, which is also a tall order. But none of this is impossible. It's going to be a clock in this Wizard room for Lack. Fury back in level 5, as is Slidick. Slidick's going to elect to leave level 5, may go get some bombs and a heal, and then come back in.
Another triple bar room with a Superman handlock. Is this the item? That would be delicious, if so.
I'd like to see Fury get a bomb upgrade with this money if he's not going to get a blue ring. But I feel like blue ring is a little bit higher priority than a bomb upgrade at this stage.
It is. What do we have in level 5?
It's the red ring!
Okay.
Well, now I think if you're Fury, you're absolutely going for the bomb upgrades.
Oh, 100%. 100%. There's a key for lackattack. Well, that's, I mean, it's good news for Fury, but in a way it's bad news because lackattack is not going to need that to complete the siege. But for Fury, you're very happy to see that underneath the Superman handlock with the combat that has happened so far.
You're also very... well, sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like what you were saying earlier, Fury just needs to finish not last, too. So it's not even really like he necessarily has to beat Lack. So you get that red ring, and now it's like, okay, forget it. I'm going to buy a whole bunch of keys and just kind of go through.
Vonkie left 5 without the item, was in the room, but took a death to the super handler. We know it's not required. Slidick is in level 2 trying to get through this blue wizard room. Fury has just bought more keys than I think we have seen yet today bought in this one race.
Yeah, for sure. I love it. Yeah, buy the keys. You've been key blocked. Might as well. You're right here by start.
What's the worst that happens if you buy the key? Nothing.
Yeah, I've never regretted buying a key.
The only time I regretted buying a key is when I wanted to buy a blue ring, I bought a key, and I got a magic key immediately. But that's such a very specific scenario, it's, like, almost never going to happen.
Death for Lack. Lionel got him. Let's see where this Triforce in 6 is.
I bet you it's over in that far corner. Vonkie does get the super handler. Sorry,
Alright. Red ring for Vonkie.
Yes. That's actually... And that is good news for Vonkie, because that's going to help level out this combat needs. But again, Vonkie has to catch up to Fury and Lack at this point, and surpass them.
Nice force there by Lack. Always counting.
Counting is important, folks. Like, that's one of the things about this game, is that if you run out of... Like, running out of bombs is surprisingly easy to do, but also is sometimes surprisingly tough to do because of that ability to force bombs to show up almost on demand. The trouble, of course, is you have to get the consecutive count to 10. Fury's headed into level 2 with Red Ring and bombs. I don't see Fury having an issue with this. I do potentially see Fury being a little unwilling to spend keys until he has to, though. So he will likely full clear the 2 until before getting the bow.
Alright, Lack is out of 6. This needs to find 4, 7, and 8. And we know, or we think, needs to find the recorder in order to get to 4. So 7 and 8 left on the docket. We don't have any items found other than the raft in 8.
That's an important note.
7, there was that Goma, which Lack won't have a problem with, assuming he has rupees when he's in that room.
I don't think Lack goes back to 8 until he has to, though. He knows where the triforce is, and if he doesn't have to dig out the second item, he won't. But again, the triforce is so deep that digging the second item out might be a moot point.
Yeah, I mean, I think you definitely clear the overworld when you've got 4 and 7 still left unfound. Because in your mind right now, you're done. If you could find 4 and 7. Fury gets a heart, puts him at 10. Black picked up the white sword heart, so he has 11. Potentially enough to pick up next. Vonkie also in 2.
And Vonkie will probably follow the same path as everyone else, which is do all of 2 and then get the item at the end. Fury up to 6 keys, not a bad number. Slidick at level 8.
Vonkie's not going to be able to get that bow now. Going to need to get some keys first.
Now, here's where this gets interesting. If Slidick is the first to pull Recorder out of level 8, Slidick suddenly has that interesting situation where he has a bit of a lead. Because he'll be the first one with the Recorder, even though he will be lacking things such as the bow and the red ring.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing that kind of makes me think that he's still maybe doesn't have a lead necessarily is because nothing important is going to be in 4 if it's reportable. So it's not like he'll be the first one to get to anything other than, I suppose, the white sword or any key, which could be necessary, you know, if this seed stays key starred.
Right.
But if you know, if he's the first one to get the Recorder, which then opens up 4, and now in 4 he has the bow, and that is able to kill the Goma in 7, but we know that's not the case, unfortunately. Lack is finishing up his overworld here, so I can't imagine he has a whole lot left after this.
Yeah, I think he's going to have to see that level 4 is Recorder blocked, and we'll probably dig 7 as soon as he finds it.
I agree. Gonna check mags. Nope.
Nope.
But I mean, right here on the start screen, that's like the best case scenario.
Yeah, you have no reason to check it every time you up A if you have more hearts than last time. Or rather, you have no reason not to check it. Slidick is thinking about his options here. Probably going to check the magical sword, because it's right there. Or maybe not.
Might just have forgotten.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how he tracks. But Slidick seems to be going over some of his notes, his options, thinking about what he has and hasn't seen in the seed.
Fury is finding the joy and love of level 2.
This level 2 is great. It isn't, but it's great.
Great for us, I suppose. I mean, he's got the red ring, so this is a significantly easier path than Lack had to take. This is going to be his triforce here. And Lack finds level 7. So, like you said, I expect him to full clear this.
Well, Lack does have a slight issue. He has no money.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's not a major hurdle since you could kill a couple things and get, you know, a fiver. He doesn't have the arrows to kill them there. Fury's gonna get his bow here. But this, like a room like this, like you can come out of here with so much money.
Right. There we go. See, now Lack has money. So now we can get through the bonus. Might not need to, though. This room could be... Nope, that's a key. Nice clip from Lack to get the key, and then a reverse clip to get out. Fury's still looking around on level 2, gonna get his bow here. Fury is now in Recorder and Go mode. Vonkie is now clearing out the blue Wizrobe room in level 3. Lack is killing the Gleeok on level 7. Slidick has up aid with the fairy healer, glitch thing, and is heading over to somewhere. Probably 8? Looks like 8.
Lack's trying to force a bomb here on this Gleeok. Not going to get it because he took a bomb. Going to do it again. No dice.
Not quite enough. I think the Gleeok head was just out of range of that bomb, and he figured, alright, it's not worth keeping trying it.
Yeah,
But he gets another chance here.
He got the body instead of the head.
Fury also back in level 7. Lack's gotta be careful. Does have a potion and will use it. Vonkie gets the triforce out of level 2. Slidick gets the raft out of level 8. Have we seen the coast raft spot?
Yeah, I don't recall. I feel like we had to have where we started and when they had the raft, but I don't remember. According to Boletta, our tracker, one of our trackers, coast raft was a potion shop.
I see.
Shoutouts to Boletta and Threech, our tracker extraordinaires. I keep saying this evening. It's Sunday morning. Or afternoon now, but...
Ah, hold on now. It could be evening in here if somebody's watching in Europe.
Wherever you are, thanks for joining us. And thanks, Boletta and Threech, for tracking.
Yes, you two have been doing an absolutely wonderful job keeping us straight, especially when we forget stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I should only speak for myself. When I forget stuff.
Well, I've already told you I forget everything, so...
I heard that as you forget nothing.
No, I'm the anti-elephant.
Anti-elephant. That is a good term. Lackattack gonna use his bombs on this main handler, but there's a bomb drop in the room. I believe that's the other end of the transport.
Yeah, that's where he spit out.
So Lack and Fury both will be digging this 7.
This could be it for Fury.
Yes.
I don't
Although
believe
Lack's
he
not
has
too
a
far
potion
from there. I don't think. I can't tell quite where Fury is based on his map.
Fury did a good job there, getting the petals of the manhandler down. This is not claws, whatever you want to call them.
I always thought they were leads.
Oh, here we go. It's right here.
Yeah. Just go to where it is, and there's the recorder.
And there is the recorder.
So therefore, the second item in 8 will not be of relevance. Neither will the items in 9. Although Magic Key would be nice to have, let's be real.
Well, this will be interesting if... Yeah, okay. So Lackattack takes the triforces.
Now does Lack leave?
If he leaves and if recorder is necessary, this could be interesting. He gone.
Lack is leaving. He is not coming back until he has to. This could put Fury in a position to take first place in this race, which would absolutely crush the dreams of everyone not named furySK and lackattack, because Lack has... Well, I mean, it's Lack. Crushing Lack streams is impossible.
Yeah, I expect
Vonkie.
him to get the item out of 8. If he full clears the overworld and though he's full cleared it, then you go to 8, because you still need the triforce out of there. Get that item. I think he's seen most of the rooms. As you can see here, Fury's doing it again. Taking the manhandler down. Each leaf, petal, or claw, or whatever you want to say, has 8 HP. So if he takes each one down, then it'll go down like a normal manhandler with 1 bomb.
We have a profound statement from chat. Level 4 is inside of level 8.
That, you know, if we were using the Z1M1 program, that could be possible. But unfortunately, in this randomizer, or fortunately, actually, all of your levels are going to be found in the overworld. Here's our coast raft check from Lack.
You're going to use the recorder and head immediately to the recorder spot.
Yep. Get an item, use an item. I think Lack's got to go back to 8 at this point. I think he's cleared everything else.
Yeah, I think so. That's
So
where he's
probably
headed.
clear 8, and here's level 4. Like Boletta called. Good job there.
And this alone may be enough to, this is a massive swing in Fury's favor. I don't want to say it's enough to like determine the first place person in this race, but it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle for pretty much everyone else because they're all going to go dig 8 and check that second item at 8.
Yeah, I think it's still close enough that we should have a pretty good 9 with both runners in there. Fury still has to go through 6. He does have the Triforce out of 7, so that's something that he does not need.
Right. And if Recorder was in here, you just quickly go back to 7. But if Recorder was in here, then you wouldn't need to go back to 7. You have an item find. It's a white sword in level 4.
So that should tell us everything else then.
No,
we're missing the item in 8.
Yep. Once we find the second item in 8, then we'll know where everything is. And I'm guessing it's Wand, Any Key, and 9 with the Magic Boomerang here in 8.
That would be great. Lack hoping for a heart drop here.
Looking for the Triforce still in level 4 for Fury. Lack is in a little bit of a predicament. Not a whole lot of health in this room.
Yeah, he just clipped onto this block and he's just gonna chill here. Take him down one at a time, slowly. Hope that he gets a heart or a fairy.
Triforce room in 8 for Slidick, but unfortunately takes a death on the way to pick it up. Has to go all the way back.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. No hearts are dropping. For Lack. There's the Triforce 4 for Fury.
Just has to go back to 8 and 6 for those Triforces, and he'll be eligible to go into 9. Vonkie going back to 3.
You got the 5 rupee. Use your potion. There you go. Right next to 6 here. So yeah, Fury's going to be the first one to 9, I would guess, because he just has to go back to 8 after this. I don't remember where the Triforce was in 6. I think it took him a little while to get to.
Yeah, it was kind of in the back. I forget the exact room, but... Again, you have the map, you have White Sword, you have Red Ring, you have 10 hearts. There's not really much that's going to stand in Fury's way besides maybe key doors.
Yeah, definitely would still like to find the Any Key.
Lack now back in the back of 8. I did not see where the transport stair was on Slidick's side, but I guess he found it somewhere near the front. There's the Triforce for Lack in 8. He's going to pick that up. This could be the second item here on Slidick's screen. Vonkie continues to search in 3.
Yeah, Lack's going back in, so he must not have any other checks.
Oh, there are a couple of rooms in this front portion that were not checked yet. And it is the item in level 8. What is it? It is the wand.
Yeah, Slidick will pick that up. Definitely would have liked to have that earlier. But wand's always good.
It's one of those items you're not really ever going to complain about. Lack making his way back into level 8 to look for that as well. Slidick headed back for the Triforce. Fury looking for the Triforce in 6. Vonkie looking for the item in level 3.
Oh, Lack got a gift by this Patra. I thought it was going to be stuck in the expando mode, but the little last Patrite was the right one. Gonna take it down for nothing. Thanks a lot, game.
Yeah, that's a bit unfortunate.
Might as well
gets compass.
save the room.
Vonkie is now in the room with the item in level 3. Fury's gonna potion in level 6 to make sure he doesn't die to the Patra. Slidick is back in the Triforce room of level 8, more or less. Slidick is our only runner with no ring at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive that he's been able to do what he's done.
And I was mistaken. That is not the item room in level 3. The way you get Sword 3, which is the magical sword, is you need to find the cave that has it, and in this case, you need to have between 10 and 14 hearts in order to pick that sword up.
Yeah, Lack checked at 10 and he checked at 11. The magical sword screen is actually on their screen. Makes sense. It's basically a free check. You're upping.
Yep.
A little surprised you don't pick up that heart, just in case this was a Patra or something really crappy. Does get a clock. Take down the Dark Knight. With Wall Masters, it's always a bit dangerous. Gets the wand. Has to go back to 7.
Yeah, Lack's probably a little bit annoyed at that. Fury headed to level 8 to get his Triforce in 8. He does not know it's all the way in the back.
At least the any road gets you pretty close to it, so it's not that bad.
And you can take that any road right back to level 9. Red candle found by Vonkie. Vonkie does not want it.
I think that Lack he's not going to be too far behind Fury, if at all. Because Fury still has to come through here and get this. Oh, Lack doesn't have the item up.
Yeah, so he's going to go back to 5. 7 is going to be the last place he goes back to.
Never mind. I retract my statement. Fury will definitely be in them. Well before. But I still think it's going to come down to 9. If we have, the luck bot 9 like we did last seed, that's one thing. But if 9 is a normal 9, it's still anybody's game.
Yeah. And Fury is definitely in the best shape of the 4 runners at this stage for those just joining us. Fury's the only runner who has gotten the recorder out of level 7, and is the only runner who has been into level 4.
Yeah, really. I mean, at this point, the only thing Fury needs is the triforce out of this, which is buried. It's that last room and that top section on the bigger segment. There is a compass that's kind of, I think, about midway through, but it'll be a decent dig to get through there. And there's combat all the way. Red ring helps, but right now he just has 2 hearts, which is 4 hearts worth of health.
And the key counts have to be weighing on everybody's minds at this point of, okay, we're getting deep into the seed. We're still not nearly at comfortable. We're still not above like 4 keys at the most in Fury's case. Slidick's gonna get the red ring out of level 4. Or level 5. Vonkie is now headed to level 7.
Yeah, he just left. He doesn't have the bow, so he's not able to combat this Goma.
Yeah, that bow is gonna end up being... There's just so many little things in this seed that all stacked up to make it terrible.
Yeah, I mean, well, you look at 112. So I know for me as a runner, 112, I'm feeling real behind. Fury does get this transport here, and Lack takes a death. Let's see if he's just gonna go back in.
Yep.
Yeah, this has not been a very key-friendly seed, unlike last time. And this shoutouts to this room here in level 5. I think it's killed each of the runners at least twice.
Yeah.
Here he gets his Triforce out of 8.
So Fury is going to be our first runner into level 9. What are we looking for in level 9 for those who are just joining from this race?
Yeah, Fury is looking for Ganon and Zelda.
Also, to answer the question in chat, yes, we can have a faster 9. You literally walk into Ganon, and then the next room is Zelda. It is possible to have a faster 9 than last time.
I mean, the last 9 had to make like you could have minimized the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ganon was one off from the start line, and Zelda next to Ganon.
Slidick is back in level 2, but does not have the keys necessary to get to the bow.
Now, I do think there was a key drop up towards the top, but I don't remember if it nets you a positive gain. Black's gonna get his red ring, and Fury is in 9. 114, 25-ish.
Give or take. Already, we are guaranteed to have a longer 9 than last time. And we just got it.
It's not.
That was Zelda there.
Black will be there not too much longer. Just needs to get back to 7. I can't imagine he has too many more items remaining, if any.
No, he doesn't. Not at this stage. Silver Air is going to help a lot.
So Fury's killing all these rooms with the shutter door just to see if that's Zelda. If it stays open, then we know that Zelda's there. This case, we know that Zelda's not behind these doors. There's 2 shutter doors. It has to be a single shutter door. And Lack is back in 7. Fury's trying to get adjacent to all of the rooms that he can, because you can hear Ganon one room over. So you'll see runners kind of work their way in a snake fashion. There's Zelda right there.
Well, that's convenient. And with Zelda right there, well, what do you do next? Still no Ganon sound as of yet, but we're pretty early into this 9 still.
Yeah, Lack's running out of time with that Zelda find. And Fury has the wand. Fury has the white sword. Lackattack has the wand, so they'll both be able to kind of work their way decently through this time.
The quarter found for Vonkie.
That was a good find.
This is game 3. At this point, Lackattack is guaranteed to move on, and the only way to knock Fury out of moving on would be for Fury to come in last place, one of Slidick or Vonkie to take first, and for the time differential to be such that they beat out Fury in the tiebreaker, which at the current stage is extremely unlikely to happen to the point of near impossibility.
Yeah, I think you're looking at power failure. Is really the only shot there, but there's still some exciting things to find out here. What Ganon room is going to look like? What sort of combat they're going to have to do to get there? How many staircases they might have to take?
Lack has the recorder out of level 7, by the way, going to level 4. There's the Dig Dogger.
Could mask the roar.
There's the Diamond Stair.
Yeah, I'm definitely popping into stairs looking for an any key. Even if you don't want to take stairs, I think it's a good option.
Might also just get lucky and find a stair that leads you right to Ganon.
There's a compass we don't need. I'm pretty sure that's hard-coded into the game, that you find compasses when you don't need them.
I thought it was hard-coded into the game that when you really, really need the compass, Zelda has it.
Yes. Yeah, Zelda holding the compass is always fun.
Lack is now digging level 4, looking for the triforce. Would not be upset to see the white sword. Lack had to go back to level 5, looking for the recorder, because he did not pull the red ring out on his initial trips.
He does have the red ring now, though, which I think that was the question.
Yes.
Level 9 is doing level 9 things. So it could open the door for Lack to come in here.
Right. If Lack is able to find the perfect path through, Slidick is re-clearing this blue Wizrobe room because he didn't get the triforce on his first run through. Vonkie with the recorder out of 2, presumably going to be headed to the area where 4 is. I would assume he got the triforce out of 7. Fury being told Ganon is behind him. Slidick gets 2 hearts. Gonna really help him out.
That's huge. And a bomb drop. Nice. Just bomb him. There's a bow for Slidick.
Slidick with a bow. Vonkie has not gotten the bow yet. No, Vonkie has the bow. Let's get silver arrows out. Fury's still looking for the Ganon in level 9.
I don't remember where this triforce was in 4, but it seems like it's taking them longer than it took Fury.
Yeah, I don't remember where it was either, because, well, there was other things to watch.
There we go. We got a roar.
But which direction is he?
Uses his last bomb, so that could get interesting.
Yeah, Fury's out of bombs here. Slidick back in level 2.
I totally agree with this, using your last bomb, by the way. Even though it didn't work out.
Oh, yeah.
You know you're next to Ganon, so you might...
You gotta check. But now the question... There's a bomb pack on the floor for Fury.
Yep. Now, at this point, you want to make sure that you save at least one, so you don't want to lose your bombs again. Lackattack gets his triforce out of 4, so he will be joining Fury in, let's see, probably going to be too late, because we have a path, and we know where the Zelda is, so unless she's in a shoot room, this is going to be GG's for Fury.
And with that, that will secure Fury and Lackattack being the 2 moving into the bracket stage. Triforce out of 2 for Slidick. Ganon down for Fury.
Takes him down.
Magical Sword for Lackattack 12 is enough.
Nice. Fury already knows the route to the princess. So this is going to be GG for him.
Potion pickup for Slidick. Vonkie out of level 4 has the Triforce, needs to go back to 6, 7, and 8 at this stage. Magical Sword picked up for Slidick. Lack headed to level 9, probably going to get in as Fury is finishing.
Yeah, near simultaneous.
Everyone, please get your GGs in chat for furySK, finishing with an official time of 1:23:13. With that, Fury will finish this group stage at 10 points, guaranteeing that he will move on. And with Lackattack at 8 points currently, there is no way for Slidick or Vonkie to get enough points to even force a tiebreaker against Lack. Therefore, Fury and lackattack will be moving on.
Yeah, this is pretty nasty combat. 123 for the first place finishers. That's pretty late with these caliber runners. We are joined in the booth by Fury. GG, sir. Thoughts on the seed?
Hello.
Hello?
What a beautiful seed, huh?
It was fun to watch. A lot of combat, especially early. What did you think about that level 2?
Honestly, wasn't too thrilled with the bow placement. Would have rather have been actually behind them, but other than that, yeah, that too was kind of painful.
Yeah, just needed a couple keys, but you still needed to go through there to get them. It was worth it.
Probably the biggest difference between you and Lack this time around was Lack did not dig the recorder out of 7 on his first trip in there, and dug both the second item of 8 and the item out of 5 out before going back to 7.
Yeah, that's fair. I had it down to 50-50, and I liked 7's Lionel set better than I liked level 8's Lionel set. I think it was the same. No, it was Darknet set in there. Just didn't like the map of 8 and the way it made me start, so I didn't want to bother going back through there until I needed either to confirm it was recorder in there or the Triforce itself.
Yeah, that was definitely the difference. You were in 7 at the same time, and you got the recorder and he did not, so obviously made a big difference in the race. But he's in 9 now. I don't think he'll be too far behind. Slidick and Vonkie both had their struggles finding the recorder. Slidick just now finding, and then Vonkie finding the bow. So that's what held them up, respectively.
Yeah, probably just rough combat overall. Also wasn't a great time for anybody.
No, it was not. And Slidick actually stayed on green tunic like you until the red ring was found. The other 2 runners purchased blue rings. Lack purchased the blue ring pretty early, and so did Vonkie, which helped for sure because there was some really nasty combat in the seed. Patra room, a lot of blue dark nuts, Lionels, obviously level 2 we talked about already, so just not really a friendly seed.
Yeah, I had the money to buy a blue ring when I was in level 5, and I was debating whether or not I wanted to buy it, and I ended up skipping that rupee boss room. I think I probably could have even Canada keyed it, but I was trying to keep that rupee boss because I was concerned I might have to come back if I bought the blue ring, so grabbed the Triforce in there. If that was anything but red ring, I was probably buying blue, but once it was red ring, it was off to the 61 rupee key shop to buy 4 of them.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, there was a time when you only had the 4 keys that you bought, you know, late in the game, so I think those key purchases, we know that any key is in 9 somewhere. But
yeah, I ended on 2, and it gave me a little bit of room to maneuver into the southwest corner really quick.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely worked out for you.
So with this, you have secured yourself moving on to the next stage where you will fight lackattack in a one-on-one best of 3.
Yep, looking forward to it. Not sure if it's going to go the same way as this, where it takes 2 out of 3, or if it's going to be swapped. My strategy was a little bit different game 2 and 3, so I was a little bit slower around.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You're gonna, you know, now you know exactly who your opponent is. You're not racing against Slidick and Vonkie as well. I know for me, if I know that or I think that I'm faster than a runner, I might just do what I'm assuming they're doing because I can do it faster than them. I think. But in a race with 4 runners, there's so many different variables, and you can't really do that. You kind of just have to run your game.
Yeah, it's more or less I gambled game 1 and kind of lost the gamble, or so I thought, with recorder block that wasn't. Game 2, it was more or less I knew I had a small time buffer between 2nd and 3rd, so even if I finished 3rd and I full clear the overworld and full clear all the dungeon items, as long as I haven't skipped anything, I won't cost myself extra time, so that was kind of the logic of game 2. It would have been the same pretty much in Game 3, except I found everything just a little bit before I found all the items.
Lack took a little bit different of a path through this time. Does have the magical sword. He was able to pick that up at 12 hearts, and I think here's Ganon now.
I would have to assume so, but I know you said there was a slight audio issue going on with his console, I think.
Yeah, I didn't catch it until he was leaving that room. Yeah, you can hear it is a weird little glitchy. I think this is the bomb wall here, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know if he saw the princess earlier though. He's not picking up the bombs, so maybe he knows exactly where to go.
You might also just pick the bombs up on the way out.
It looked like he went the same way I did in that 9 early.
Vonkie clearing out this room the same way that Lack did. Standing on the block and stabbing. Always a good time.
White sword found for Slidick.
Hey, there's the Any key.
Oh, looky there.
It's right by Ganon.
Vonkie nearing the end of the level 8. Has got the compass, so he knows where he needs to go. Slidick in level 4, still needs to go back to 6 to get his triforce out of there. Lack back in Ganon's room. Vonkie finds the mugger and just straight up gives the bomb, no questions asked. Gets a key for his efforts. Slidick picks up the triforce in 4. Slidick is going back into 4, looking for, I think, the item? But he saw the white sword, so I can't... Unless he's going back in here for keys. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Slidick's looking for here in this level 4. I guess the key.
Yeah, it makes sense. Sitting at 1 key. Can't feel good. Only has 29 rupees, so he can't buy any. There's the compass for Lack.
So probably being up A, straight back to start. Yep. Slidick not going to take the stair in level 6. It looks like his timer has stopped. And Vonkie's in level 9.
Cleared out the like room and then used the bomb. Bit unfortunate. Here we go. Here's the path to the princess. GG's out in chat for lackattack.
Finishing with an official time of 1:34:22. And with that, the highest point total that either of Vonkie or Slidick can get is 5, which absolutely guarantees that they will not be moving on.
Slidick cleaning up level 6. Just needs to get the triforce here. Vonkie is close to the princess. Let's see if he decides to go left when he goes up here.
Well, he's been told Ganon is behind him.
And level 6 triforce for Slidick.
Slidick now eligible to enter level 9. And we are joined by lackattack. GG's.
Glad it's over.
Yeah, that was quite the seed.
Yeah, sure was.
What was your favorite part, and why was it level 2?
Man, I was determined. But, I mean, I'm glad I stuck with it, but I'm also upset that I just didn't go right first. These were a problem again. You know, I put that one room off. I was playing the odds, and it definitely backfired. I don't know how long I spent in there. Probably like 15 minutes more. I don't know. It was a lot.
Yeah, I pretty much everybody did the same thing you did, so for what it's worth, it wasn't as much of a time loss necessarily that it might have felt like, because I think every single runner went and cleared all the garbage before going and spending the key.
Amazing. Amazing what one key door will do to you.
Right, yes.
Well, in like some of those cases, it's like, okay, do I just waste the key on this one room potentially, or do I spend 10 minutes fighting the rest of this dungeon that I already know has blue Wizrobes? So, yeah, I mean, hindsight obviously, but maybe that's something to think about.
Yeah, I don't know. I think what you did made a lot of sense. So I don't disagree with the call for sure. It didn't work out, you know. But honestly, you were still in it and had the lead. But really, the difference was Fury got the recorder out of 7 on his first dig.
Nice.
And you left with the Triforce and had to go clear out 8 and then 5. And that was the difference in the raise. So,
yeah,
close.
I mean, even if I didn't get got the recorder the first time, I mean, it seemed like Fury had a big enough lead to thwart or to win anyway. But yeah, I knew I had a few rooms left in 7. I still had a number of checks in the overworld. I was like, I haven't found 4 yet. If this is the recorder, then I'm just gonna have to live with that. But you know, just got the 1 out of 65 or whatever that 4 was in there.
At either rate, it doesn't matter. Both of you are moving on. So, do you have thoughts about the next round?
Oh, so are Fury and I in the same bracket again?
Yeah, you and Fury face off against each other in 1 versus 1.
And that will be a best of 3 setup.
Oh, in 1-on-1?
Yes.
Yeah, we're done with
okay.
the groups after this. Now it's
I
all
just-
1-1.
I just did it. I just beat him 2 out of 3. What do I have to play again for? What the heck kind of format is this? I'm just kidding. I'll be fun. Fury's good. I mean, if you had told me I'd have beaten Fury 2 out of 3 times, I would have been slightly surprised. So I know Fury's a pretty great runner at this. So
Yep, this will certainly be a fun best of 3.
yeah, man,
Probably be pretty close.
that's what we hope. That's what we hope. But yeah, that was definitely a different feel of a seed than the other 2. Even though recorder was required in the first... Well, no. Did we ever figure out if it was required in the first race yesterday?
It was not.
Okay. So...
Yeah, Slidick found a staircase in like the second column, 3rd row in the top left there. And
okay.
it also took you... There's 2 staircases apparently that took you over there along with probably the Ini key is probably buried back there somewhere.
Gotcha. Yeah. Cool. Well, looking forward to it. We'll get those scheduled. And yeah. See what happens. But yeah, I cleared a lot of 9. Wow. How was your 9, Fury?
I think we almost went room for room in the end because I saw the compass and up-aid and then wrapped around and tried to bomb the same bomb walls to get into Ganon and then bomb to the left. So all in all, I would guess that we were probably 1 or 2 rooms away from having the same setup there.
Great minds, man.
It really forced you.
So go ahead.
I was going to say, it really kind of forced you to check. For me, it felt like I had to check that southwest corner right off the bat. So I guess I found Zelda before I found everything else. Because that chute just told me that there's a way to get down there, at least through the chute or around the chute. So I'm like, okay, well, if Ganon or Zelda's down here, it's good for me, so I can go down there and grab it. Have that information. It was Zelda in this case.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, outside of that, I think just buying 4 keys when I had the money to buy 4 keys is probably the only thing that really got me going a little bit faster through some key doors.
I wasted a lot of keys. Like, I just felt like I was burning through them looking for recorder. Even in 4, I was still considering... I was looking for the magical key because I was pretty low on keys. But that was kind of my thought, was I'm going to just look in every room that I can here. Even though I did feel behind, like, as I was playing, just, you know, having to redig 7 and spending all that time in 2, you just kind of feel behind. But I figured if running out of keys would have even been worse, especially I didn't have any money to buy. And so I knew the keys were going to be a premium. And then end up finding magical key anyway, but right after Ganon, nice surprise.
Yeah, I think this is just one of those scenes where you never feel great about where you're at, because by the time you actually get stuff, you're already at 30 or 40 minutes. It's like, man, what am I doing here?
I just thinking about the last race and was like, wow, I just got my 4th triforce at 47 minutes. You know, in the last race, it was about finishing up, so it was a much different feeling this time.
FYI, folks, Vonkie has just taken out Ganon and is going to be heading to Zelda most shortly. Slidick has just found the path to Zelda, but has not killed Ganon yet. And now I'm going to ask the 2 of you a loaded question. Up to now, what so far has been your favorite flag in this flag set?
Good,
Like-
Fury.
Yeah. Because, you know, that's totally not a loaded question.
I don't know. I kind of like the overworld block with the first quest overworld. I feel like if you get mixed quest and you don't know where to bomb necessarily, you don't know which bomb walls will open on the overworld, it's not quite as fun. But with first quest, you have a definitive overworld, but you also have something that can potentially block you, or maybe not if it's the white sword item. So I feel like that's a really good addition to the flags.
I'm with you. That's my favorite thing too. It just adds another like layer of logic where another item is required, and it's even one of 3 items, and they all have different percentages, which I just think it adds a really cool like layer of depth to the overworld exploration.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
Ugh,
Vonkie has finished and is in the booth with us.
I did not have fun this seed.
So, what was the worst part about the seed and why was it level 2?
Level 2, I was the one with that freaking landmowers, right?
Nah, I was the one with the blue Wizrobes right at the start. It's like, hey, you gotta clear this.
Yeah, I mean, everything was pretty much awkward. Everything had like 1,000,000 HP, and I don't know. The biggest problem is I just couldn't find any keys. That was my biggest problem, I guess.
I was right there with you, struggling with keys the whole time.
Yeah, I didn't have the money to buy them. And
Yeah, Fury bought 4 of them.
Yeah, I bought
They helped.
I bought 4 at once, and then I bought a key right off the start of the seed, so I think it was, in fact, 5 total that I bought.
Wow.
so where was the any key? Does anybody know?
Oh, 9.
Was the room after Ganon to the right?
So any key in 9. What else was in 9? I didn't see the wand.
My favorite.
Magic
1
Boomerang.
was in 8. It was Magic Boomerang.
Yep.
And at level 4, I wish I had 4 earlier. I could have used that weapon upgrade. I really need to improve on my combat with a weak weapon, especially in these kind of seeds where everything is rolled up plus. I mean, I died twice as much as Lack. 14 times.
I think I died in 2, like 4 times in a row trying to fight the blue Wizrobes.
I died to the landmowers in, what level was it? 3 or 5? 5.
Probably 5 in the triple bar room.
Yeah.
That got me a few times too. Got to clip into the block. I tried to clip like into the corner, and I couldn't get over there fast enough because
I just couldn't clip. I was like panicking. I like clip, and then they were just ganging up on me, and it was over already.
I mean, at least it was the first room or second room, you know, instead of having to like walk all that way. So.
Oh, I died in level 2 in a room with Lionels. 2 beam turrets and all the Lionels after I cleared the Wizrobe room. Oh, that was well, I will not repeat what I yelled. That was not fun.
If you want an interesting point where I yelled something, it was probably in level 7 where I was already frazzled and trying to pull a Canada key on a shutter door as opposed to the key door top. In that blue Lionel room right off the bat.
Yeah, I was debating doing that.
Nice.
And I had to do it again after dying twice to the Lionels. I was pretty annoyed.
I just like that we got... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say at least it wasn't a boss that disappeared, so you were able to go in and actually do the Canonic key.
Yes, instead of the casual fake Canonic.
And then find the Goma and walk back out with nothing. Go back later.
There was that one room also where after the blue Lionels there was like a key in one of those diagonal rooms. And I just died a couple of times trying to get it.
Yeah, that was in 7. I left it on the floor. I was going to come back later if I needed it. I just didn't want to use that key when I had Canada key options potentially in the dungeon.
Slidick now hears Ganon.
Yeah, he didn't bomb down first, so he's probably going to be 1 short. It's going to feel bad.
Yeah, much was max. I tried it at 10 again. This time no luck.
Magical Sword is 12 hearts.
Man, even that blue ring that I bought didn't help me. I got destroyed by those monsters.
I had it too. I had a real hard time. Wizrobes were what, like 10 or 11?
Yeah, it took 3 bombs to kill them, I think.
This seed was overall not very friendly to you guys.
No, this I'd like the one before. That was way better.
I don't know, I'm somewhere in between. I don't like the jet seeds because it's just then who got super lucky right off the bat. If it's like, I think I watched one yesterday where everybody was done in an hour and it was like separated by like literally 6 or 7 minutes across most of them. But I also don't like these that are just crazy combat seeds. I kind of like the semi-puzzle, semi-combat ones, the ones that are kind of in the middle.
Yeah, can you believe that I actually like the one where there's the option of giving it like +4 or -4, I think, back in the day.
I'll just bring back swordless.
I'm okay with
no,
swordless.
I can't do swordless. I mean, I'm too lazy to learn the bomb drops and stuff, so I will probably not do swordless.
Looks
a
like
lot of
Slidick
work.
has found. Oh, sorry to interrupt. Looks like Slidick has found the back way in. Please continue.
As I'm saying, swordless is just a lot of work. As someone who's run it a bunch and just a lot of extra stuff. All right, Slidick, take him down.
It was the one thing that went in my favor, the Ganon fight.
I think it was one of my worst of the tournament.
That's a dead Ganon for Slidick. He has the path to Zelda. He is going to be done in just a minute or so here.
Oh, at least I managed to make up for that race that I messed up yesterday. I feel like this is probably the best that I could do in this seed.
Well, this does have you finish at 5 points in the scoring system, and Slidick will finish at 4.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how the scoring system works. I'll just see how it comes.
Everyone, please get your DGs in the chat for Slidick, finishing with an official time of 1 hour, 50 minutes, 42 seconds. And that will bring, for this group, the group's portion for all of you guys to a close.
Indeed. So who finished first? Who won twice? Let's see. I don't remember.
It's like
Black.
Fury and I, we're top 2.
Oh yeah, I did not expect anything less when I saw the lottery ticket that I got dealt.
You never know. Why play?
That's true. That's true.
I was gonna
But
say,
I
I can go back and find 3 races in the last X amount that we've raced where you beat me.
Oh,
once
yeah,
equally,
yeah.
So it's you
Well,
definitely
have to
could have
be
beat
really
me.
lucky.
No, you
Hey.
just have to get the right order, and someone gets the wrong order, and off we go.
Yeah, like I said, lucky. I mean, my combat is not the best. My screen scrolls are just, meh. So I lose a lot of time in it as well.
My goal for every seed is to just take one thing away, at least one thing that I learned, and try to apply it to the next one, and improve on something. So
I'm using a PlayStation controller. I feel like it's a bit input laggy, so
go get you
Yeah,
an NES controller.
yeah.
Or a keyboard, apparently.
Yeah, just start running on keyboard.
No, I don't run on keyboards. I'll probably buy an NES controller, like one of those USB ones. Are those any good?
It depends on what kind of controller you like. My recommendation is find a good NES controller, and you can get a USB to NES dongle. But sometimes the just straight USB controllers are good too. You just have to find a good one.
Yeah, they're like what? They vary from $10 to like 25 around here.
Maybe aren't you in EU?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure what the prices are. Oh, in America, I think you can find them for $5 at just a random place, or most likely they're probably gonna be about 10. So I think Hyperkin probably sells one. So I don't know. Check them out.
Well,
Yeah.
this concludes our little race.
Yeah, it was fun racing with y'all. Appreciate you working out the schedule. I know with different time zones it can be tough, but we got it done.
Oh yeah. Like I had one European opponent, which was easy to schedule.
Yeah, definitely GG's to all 4 of you guys for really a good set of 3 races.
And thank you for commentating and restreaming.
Yep. Thanks to the trackers as well. I think it was Bletta and Threech that were helping out.
Yep.
Indeed, it was. Excellent job, everyone. It was a lot of fun. I'll have to do it again. I'm looking forward to the next round. Good luck, Lack. Good luck, Fury. See what happens.
Absolutely.
All right, thanks, y'all.
Yep, time for some lunch or
GG's.
dinner, depending on which one you are.
Yeah, I think that's going to do it for us here in the booth. J-Smash, I will give you the final word.
Oh, thanks for hanging out with us, everybody. We have more Zelda 1 Randomizer, so if you are interested in this, check it out tonight. I believe I'm on that call as well on the SpeedGaming Network. We're going to watch some other people run this. I'm not sure who it is, but it's going to be great. And we're finishing up this group stage here, so definitely check it out. Thanks again to Boletta and Threech. Thanks, SpeedGaming. And y'all have a wonderful rest of your evening. See you next time.